What is up, guys? Captain Bro here, and I bring you another Showdown battle replay. It's almost been a week, and I apologize for that. But, like I said, schoolwork, life, you know. Anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's just get down to the battle. It's an OU battle, as you can see. This is with the Hector team that I used in my crawling to the top, which I need to get a team to continue that because since all the suspecting stuff is done, I should definitely get back to that. When I do, it definitely probably be an hour of power or something like that. So anyway, right now, opponent's team, Mega Ataria, bulky, Magnezone, Specs or Scarf, but you know it's naturally bulky. I think Tyranium is somewhat bulky. I don't know. This is a bulky looking team. Look at the Glasgow, the Glasgow, Suicune, Bronzong, Core there. That's really annoying. Of course, it's Crocoon, and then Stuff Rocks on Bronzong, but I don't know if that's. I'm predicting that's special. Sorry, especially defensive. God, I'm doing the mic. I didn't mean to. Anyway, yeah, so that's going to be really annoying. Just kind of have to wear that down. Definitely get my rocks up. That's going to be very important on my part. He doesn't seem to have anything to get rid of rocks, and my only move is defog. So if I get up rocks and he gets up rocks and I don't have Heatran, I guess I'm not defogging. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to start off on Landorus because I can get a switch initiative because I am Scarf. So I can get either U-turn or knock off depending on the situation. And let's go ahead and get started. And he's going to actually start off with Magnezone. I would love to go for Earthquake, but I know he's not going to stay in. But I'm not sure what he's going to go into. But whatever it is, I want to knock it off. Unfortunately, he picked the Mega Altaria, or the Altaria. And of course, since it gets knocked off, it's of course Mega, which I wasn't doubting whatsoever. Anyway, I go into Heatran to sponge whatever he's going to do. He predicts that and goes for the EQ. I'm not going to stay in. He was going to finish me off with EQ, but Heatran could be helpful later, so I'm definitely not going to sack it now. I go on the Rotom, dodge the EQ and get a Will-O-Wisp off, so the EQ won't be doing as much anymore, but he does still have the Hyper Voice, which I know I can take one and then Pain Split off, so I am wearing this thing down. He's more than likely not going to want to stay in, but just in case he does, I'm going to go ahead and go to Heatran. He goes to the Roost. This is a great time to try to get my rocks up. Am I faster? I'm not faster. I guess he over predicted me to go back into Rotom, predicting the Earthquake to wear him down again, but I'm just going to try to get my rocks up, and I am able to get my rocks up. He's going to Roost off, and he's at full health again, and unfortunately, that's unfortunate. And I'm going to roar down to Suicune. I'm actually going to go for the Toxic, seeing if he wants to calm on or not. I know that they rest, but I want to wear him down, and I was going to roar him out actually. If you want to go for the rest, and knock him into Magnezone. Now, if this kills me, I know for a fact that this is Specs, and it does, so I am going to high jump kick with Lopunny and do some damage. But he's going to go into Glass Core. It eats that up pretty well, and I'm not going to stay in. I think I'm going to go back to Rotom, predicting the EQ or something like that, maybe a Toxic, depends, but whatever it is, I don't want Lopunny to take it. He's going to go to Bronzong. Unfortunately, this is going to allow him to get his rocks up. I can't really stop that from happening. I am going to go into my Hector because I'm predicting the rocks, but he goes for the Toxic. I was not predicting that. And unfortunately, Hector is not going to get to put in a lot of work because he's Toxic. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Belly Drum, predicting him to actually stay in and go for rocks. But he just does not want his rocks up right now. So he's going to go into Altaria. I am going to actually just go in and stay in and Seed Bomb, get as much damage on this Altaria as I can, and just finish it off with something else, which Chestnut is able to do, and I'm just going to finish it off with Leftiez here, but he decides to save it, to sack it later. I don't understand that play, but I guess it works out for him if he wants to try to sack it when I high jump kick. I don't know if that works. I never got that question answered. If the Pokemon comes in and dies to rocks, does high jump kick still? I don't think that still works, does it? I don't know. That's confusing me. Anyway, He's going to choose this time to sack his Altaria, and there was a whole play that I don't even know what I can't remember what happened because I was talking. Anyway, he's going to bring in his Magnezone. I'm going to stay in, see if he over predicts. He does. He goes for Flash Canning. I'm going to burn this, and then he's stuck in Flash Canning. So I actually thought he would switch here to just keep this healthy, but he stays in the Flash Canning, and I'm going to Volt Switch. And I am going to go into Lopunny because I can, like I said, kill him with a high jump kick. So he could switch out to Glasgow again. That's fine with me because I'm just wearing it down, but he decides to leave this in. Maybe thinking I would over predict and go for frustration over, I think that's run. I decided not to, and he's going to bring in the Bronzong. I don't want Lopunny to take any damage right now because that is my wearing condition, and so Bronzong is going to go for, which if I knew he was going to go for the Toxic, I probably would have stayed in, because Lopunny is going to come in and out. He does just go for the Toxic, and I'm just going to go for the knockoff with Unlanders on the Glasgow coming in. I'm not going to stay in and do this because he can Roost off and Poison Heal faster than I can do anything. So I'm going to go into my Rotom as he does go for the Roost. And then I am at the range. I mean, I'm not at a range that he can kill me with knockoff or whatever. So I'm just going to go for the... I think I'll go for Plane Split to get some health back. And then I'm going to stay in because I am defensive. Live on 1 HP. Woo! That was close. And be able to take it out with a Hydro Pump. That's the noise I make when things live on 1 HP. I'm like, whew, that was close. And so I had to live on 1 HP in, hit the Hydro Pump, and both of those happened. He is going to be able to take me out with a knockoff now with Gliscor, and I'm going to come in and just hit him with a Draco Meteor with my Latias, not Landers. And he actually lives, which I didn't really doubt that he would, but he's going to knock off my Life Orb. So now I get to try to kill this. He's going to switch this out and save it. I don't know why he's saving it for. Anything that I have left, I can take that out. So I didn't really see the point of saving that. Anyway, I'm just going to keep going for Dracos. Yeah. Maybe I can fish for a crit. It's not going to do anything. But this Bronzong is damaged. So, just going to go into Landers and go for the knockoff because that's the hardest hit I can do to this Bronzong with a Landers. And he's actually going to go into his Glasgow. I'm going to kill that off. And then here was the mistake. I really thought I lost. At this point, I could have swore I lost. But he goes into Suicune. And I'm going to knock off, right? But instead of going for the Scald, he goes for a Calm Mind. And that was him. I was like, okay, is he going to go rest now? But I knock off again. And this was when he decides to take me out. So... that was a mistake because now with the combination of Fake Out and High Jump Kick, I can take this Suicune out with a High Jump Kick, and it's going to be between me and Bronzong and whether I can survive a Gyro Ball. I'm pretty sure I can at this amount of health, but it's still going to hurt, and I can still miss. So if he didn't have did that this would have turned out a lot differently because he could have. Suicune could have survived a High Jump Kick. He could have got Scald off, and he could have potentially burned or killed me. So that was a mistake on his part, and he did acknowledge that. I was like, that was weird. I was like, why did you go into this? I was like, you had the game right there, because I was like, man, this is a good game. But then he did that, so I thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, I still enjoyed the game. I hope you did too. Be sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, I'll see you next video, which hopefully won't be in a week. Alright, bye.